Hey guys, Philosopher here, and today I've got the Red Star opening for Gambit. Now, it's an interesting one, I will tell you. The offers for Gambit are basically the most expensive character offers we've ever had in Marvel Strike Force, as far as I can tell. You know, peak greed, somebody in my chat called it peak greed from Scopely. I think Scopely is in their headquarters saying, hold my beer. I'm sure they will come up with new levels of greed, but this is pretty crazy. For the first time, you cannot spend cores to get orbs of the new character. So that's the first thing. And so you cannot spend cores here to get Gambit shards. That's intentional. And I will tell you, the $50 offer I got gave me those 50 shards plus 4 of these. So much less than any other new character offer I've ever seen. There are other offers here, 100 shards plus some orbs for $100, 70 shards plus, and this is, 24, this is 12 orbs. So 12 orbs plus 100 for $100, 70 shards plus 7 orbs for $75. This is the worst offer by a long margin. So if you're going to do it, you might as well go the full hog and get this one, but they're both pretty awful deal. So I'm planning to stay away from both. I've cut down my spending in the game because frankly I just can't support what Scopely is doing. So I am, drastically cutting down my spending in the game. It's pretty insane. So we're gonna do this. I'm getting some people asking me how hard am I going. I just, I will just say this is not a character that if his name was instead of Gambit, if this was Phantom X or Sunfire or something, like, I don't think they wouldn't be charging that kind of money, right? It's not, the character itself is not that OP when you look at the character. I mean, looking at the character's kit, it's a good kit, but if you look at it outside of Crucible, and I think it'll be good in Crucible, but outside of Crucible, what is he going to do? To me, the best piece of it is right here, attacking the most injured non-summon enemy for 180% piercing at the end of any enemy turn. I think that's really good. I think that's underrated. It's a lot less than Kestrel. So Kestrel's attack is 600%, I believe. If we look here, I believe it's 600%. All right, 400%. But it's conditional. It requires an enemy with defense down being attacked. So this happens all the time. I do think that's really nice. I do think that's underrated. So I think that's the best part of his kit. Otherwise, right, he's going to apply bleed and do 300% piercing to primary and adjacent targets every turn. And then occasionally he'll attack everybody and apply disrupted. And he will be throwing out evades to X-Men, which is nice. Okay. And he will have extra crit chance and damage. I think he's a nice character, but he's not a character on paper that is like, oh my God, right? Best character in the game, that sort of thing, right? If you look at his damage, it's like, it's pretty good. It's tied for 18th. It's pretty good. But it's not overwhelming. It's Gambit, right? Which I get that. It's just a hero collector game. Some people just love certain characters. I totally understand that. So let's do the Red Star opening, okay? I did get that offer, so let's just see what we got here. Oh wow, that 1-star unlock. All right, we'll rank him up. You get, so basically for $50 without those orbs, I get 2 stars. And then we'll see what we get from the orbs. All right, we're gonna do the seed theory thing. It's definitely a conspiracy theory, okay, and not an actual. There's not actual science there, but it's some people like the videos. I know some of you comment you don't like them. Well, it is what it is. So I'm gonna open some gold orbs. I frankly need the gold anyway. So let's see if we're in a quote unquote good seed before we open any of these red stars. So the question, I think one question is, how hard do I go on this guy? I do think the out-of-turn damage is underrated. I do think that it's better than it looks at first glance. Like, that's going to be quite good. That's really the main piece of the kit. So you just want him built big and be a raider for that. So far, we're in I would call a bad seed. To paraphrase like an 80s horror film, Bad Seed. That's where we're in right now. Wow. It's like the first time we're going to, quote, reset the seed, unquote. I put that in quotes because I don't think it's actually doing that. There we go. And then some people told me, no, you need to claim the raid milestones. That's what, quote, resets the seed. Okay. All right, we've done that too. We're ready to open more gold orbs. Okay. If you don't hit the big ones here, you don't get much out of these orbs, do you? And there we go. No, that's 175. I guess I need more anyway. Okay, we got 350 in the center. All right. Let's start. So I think I'm going to start with the Elite 4s, and I'll start with the Elite 5. And let's just see. I mean, I have an Elite 7 orb, but I'm not going to get this guy to 7 yellows at this rate. I don't know what they're doing with their release method, but seems pretty insane. Baku. All right, let's do some Elite 4s. Baku. All right, let's hold on. Let's try to get some Gambit here. War Machine. Come on, Gambit. Daredevil. All right, can we get 5 red stars on Gambit? Gambit. Nope. Blob. All right. Well, we got him to 4, so at least we won't have an empty Gambit there. Let's see how well we do. Okay, we got a 5 on Scream. Oh, 5 on Oracle. We're starting to get on a roll with these Elite 4s. Oh, I'm going to have to open some regular reds. All right. All right, let's open a 4 first. Come on, Gambit. No. Actually, this is where I want Gambit. Elite 5. Ravager Stitcher. All right. See, I do have an Elite 7, but I just don't know if Gambit's worth it. I just don't know how good he is. Is he really, really worth, opening 7 red stars on that? That's the question for me. I'm really thinking about this one. I mean, people in my old alliance already have him at 5 stars, 6 stars, yellow stars. People want to see me do it. People want to see me do it. All right, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna do one more attempt to get in the cheap way, and if it doesn't work, we're going into the Elite 7 category. There's a 3-star Gambit. I don't know, guys. Yeah, the thing about getting him to 7 red stars, like pulling a 7 red on him, is unless I'm not gonna, am I really gonna spend $150 or $200 or whatever they want you to spend on this character? It's insane. Let's see. All right, let's do the elite 4 here. That's, I think, aim infector, not aim infector, aim assaulter. Yeah, it's crazy. Well, we're doing a little bit more. I am tempted because people in the chat want me to do it, but it's just a lot. It is pretty scammy here. We do already have him at 4 red stars. So I could just live with him at 4 and then buy him up as needed in the future. That's another way to do it. I don't know. I'm told that that I'm depressing today. I'm usually like very excited about these. But I don't know. Am I defeatist today? Kestrel. Yeah, I'm kind of inclined that maybe I stop at 4. I think... Yeah, I got a lot. I do have a lot of gold and silver promos. So I may just be better off waiting. Just waiting. I mean, here's would be my unlimited. So I've already have accepted a 4 on Dazzler. And I'll get her to 6 stars. But man, Gambit, I don't know. Yeah, I think people are telling me to stop at 4. I know that makes a less exciting video. All right, let's open these. Let's see how we do. This will maybe dictate it. Scopely knows I ain't spending. So I'm not going to have the luck that I used to. I feel like their algos are tuned to, are you spending money? That's what I think the real luck is in the game. All right. Encourages the spenders. There you go. I didn't even have enough for 3 stars. Do I? Or do I have enough for 3? No, I don't even have enough for 3 stars. That is crazy. Wow. Wow. 2 stars. That is, so this was not only a $50 offer so you get 2 stars for $50 offer. Wow, huh? Wow. I won't even have enough. If this is like a typical release, this will not even be enough to get him to 5 yellows. I suspect what they're going to do is have some additional offers out there that are not as expensive. But these offers, I think, are here for the, for a lot of the folks I'm usually competing against, the Mega Krakens at the very top, because they'll buy both. They'll just buy them without thinking, 175. And they'll get, and so then that's another 170. So let's just say they're going to get, what, 12? So that's 19 times, let's say, 8 shards each. Let's say it's another 150 plus 170. So that's probably going to be, they'll probably get 300 shards if you bought both of these. Yeah, it's tough. Tough for me to get excited about buying these. On the other hand, it's also tough for me to do a video showing off a 2-star character. All right, let's gear him up. I don't know what to say about this, but you know, this is Scopely for you. Let's gear him up. Yeah, I mean, if you want to see what, if you're people who are spending a ton on the game, like what do they have? It looks something like this. They're getting, this is somebody who's bought, every offer. You know, he's got this level of Gambit. 5 yellows, 7, he got 7 reds. Okay. Which I'm not doing. Yeah, and this is a Crucible team. All right, let's get the gear on him. Gear 2. Gear 3. Gear 4. Gear 5. Gear 6. All right. Gear tier 7. Gear tier 8. Gear tier 9. Gear tier 10. And gear tier 11. All right, I do it here. I do this to start so we can get the character to 6664 and then make some rational decisions about T4s. I may need to, by the way, I may need to open some more gold orbs just to have enough gold to get them up. All right. Let's see. Do I have enough to get them up? Yep, I do. All right. All right, let's see. Tier 12. Tier 13. Tier 14. Tier 15. So yeah, if you're just logging on now, you're like, why does this guy have a 2-star Gambit? Yeah, that's what you get for the $50 offer now. All right, moving on. Let's take a look at the T4s. So the passive, this is a no-brainer for Crucible. If you're going to use a character in Crucible, I mean, if you're not going to use this character in Crucible, then you shouldn't even bother with these characters, in my opinion. I just think they're not worth. Juice isn't worth the squeeze, so to speak. If you're not using them in Crucible, but in Crucible, you need to have this one. You need to have the extra max. Well, you always want the extra max health, so that's a no-brainer. Plus, but the speed bar by 20% at the end of enemy turn, that's really what makes him super god tier in Crucible. Okay, now here, okay, I'm running low. Let me get some gold. Let me open some gold orbs. There we go. Wow, 3 million. That was lucky. You know, all right. Let's wait. Let's open up some red star orbs. Just on our seed theory thing, right? Let's see. Is there anything to seed theory? I just got 3 million for something that didn't really matter. I do like gold, but I would have preferred to hit my goal of 5 red stars on the character. No. Basically garbage. Well, 4 red. 3 red. 2. 1. 1. 1. All right, we'll do 1 Elite 4. All right. All right. Let's quit while we're behind. And what is he? Okay, he got that new unique. All right, let's look. So we're gonna look here. This is very nice. Applying disruptive for 2 turns instead of 1 turn. Flipping 2 positive effect to negative effects. I think in Crucible this is probably essential. Elsewhere it's a nice to have, but you're only gonna use it once per match probably, right? It's every 6 turns. It's a 6-turn cooldown. This is the one you're going to use all the time. So I think bleed for 2 turns, speed up for 2 turns. This is essential. So I think because you're going to use this all the time. This is like a second basic for him. And you want, on bleed abilities, you want to have a T4 to increase the damage multiplier from the bleed. So that's a yes. And then here, this is less essential to me. I'm not sure when he's controlled by me how much I'm going to be using the basic. I think there's a potential that I will 100% damage to the most injured enemy is really nice. But I don't know. Yeah, that's interesting. Well, let's take a look here. You're not going to use the ISO attack on this character. You're never going to have the ISO attack. He's going to be this character's going to be a raider for sure because of all the crit stuff. Yeah, I don't see this ever being used. So increasing the basic for that is not that important. I think this is very nice to have. And this, I think I'll probably do this one first. And this is mostly just to show you, what you do here. All right, let's put ISO on him. Okay. Definitely a raider. He's a character that gets increased crit damage, and he's definitely got crit-based elements of his kit. Okay. All right. And we're done. All right. A smaller Gambit than I expected, but it is what it is. All right, guys. I hope you liked this video. I don't know how much I liked it. So, look, if you hated the video, just do whatever you want to do. But if you liked it, smash that like button. Subscribe to this channel. If you have comments, questions, cheers, jeers, happy, sad, angry, mad, put it below on the comments or go to my Discord. That's linked below. You can also go to my Twitch stream. That is linked below too.